Hey everybody, it is 7:22 Eastern Standard Time, 4/30, 2025. Hello Rivera, you're the first person I can see on here. Patricia, hey girl. Oh, Shipper would like to say hello. Is that you? Did you see that look he had on his face? Chipper, did you see everybody? Oh my goodness. It's the tribe. That's right. That Sugar in the background. See Sugar? Hey Sugar baby. Okay, everybody's here. Very close up of Chipper. That was so funny, the look on his face when he realized he was on the air. How about that? Oh, oh, oh. Cute boy. Okay. Oh, it's telling me I have a low battery. So let me plug this thing in really quick. This should not be a long broadcast, but hold on. If I can find the end of my cord here. Okay. There we go. Okay, it's connected now. I just want to come on, say hey. Hello everybody. Chipper Lori says hi. Yes, she does. Oh my goodness. Oh, somebody is really showing out now. Yes, you are. I hope you all can see him. Turn it so I make sure you can see him. Yeah, everybody was watching you, Chip. They were all watching you. He's just about to kick my high-tech setup off of our lap, my lap, with his little feet, which are propped up on the cushion in my lap. Oh, Chip, you're making a mess out of our high-tech setup. Yeah, you are. And Sugar in the background. You can see her over there underneath the buffalo skull, which was a gift from a very dear friend of mine. This has paperwork with it. This was actually painted by the person who provided all the artwork for the inside of the Empire State Building. It has all this fancy paperwork that comes with it, and it's amazing kind of it goes with the colors in my house, and that was before she never actually saw the place. And that's the hanger for my indoor hanging chair. Oh, Chipper left. Okay, so it's just us now, and Sugar's watching. Let me see if I can fix the setup here for the cushion on my lap so I can have the iPad where we can view it here. Okay, you all know it is just what it is. There's nothing else here, just, yeah, that's authentic, I guess. Something like that. All right, let me show you what's going on. Look here. Here we have the Geospace Magnetosphere Cut Planes model. This one is pressure, and check it out. The most intense pressure is red on the right, and it goes to orange, yellow, white, light blue, and dark blue is the background. Let's just take a moment and watch this, shall we? And of course, this is Earth, a little teeny half white, half black ball in the center. Now, let's let it start again. here the slider lets you know this is about a 3-hour period of time that this is covering, and it will end at about now, which is over here. We are surrounded by pressure, the red. And someone asked, has it ever been like this before? Yes, it has. Look, more pressure. Lots of it. And I didn't even pay attention. Let's put it back in the center, and we'll come now. This is about coming up on now. And we just got a little bop from something there. And you notice all the activity coming in from behind. Watch all that. It's just sort of kicking against the back. See it? All the pressure. Lots and lots of it. And we always have to sing, under pressure. There it is. The little earth right in the middle of it. Okay, let's take a look at density. Density is really high right now. The chart on Space Weather Live is showing that it's very, very high. Well, it says moderate. Moderate sounds too moderate to me when you're talking about 26, which is very high on this. So the slider is about halfway across. We're about right now. This is now. You see we're surrounded by the dark blue, which is the most intense density. See the scale here? Lots of it, and it's starting again. See the slider going across, and we're just suspended in density. It's come inside the shields. It's all around us, and this is now. It's just everywhere. Okay. Oh, Chipper's messing with Sugar. He just stole her seat. Chipper, what are you doing? Sugar, why do you let him do that to you? Did it really do anything for you, Chip? Do you feel better? That wasn't nice. Oh well, no use trying to stop it. It's a cat thing, I guess. A brother-sister thing. All right. This is velocity, and here's the scale. Red is background, and then orange, lighter orange, yellow, and then pale green, and then dark blue is the most intense velocity. Let's watch this for a minute, shall we? Let's start it at the beginning. Oh, Chipper's putting on a show over there. See the slider? About a 3-hour period of time it covers. The shields are visible. And we're coming up on now. And look at the activity hitting in waves. Yep, and one more. Velocity is not the most dramatic of the charts right now. Density is pretty dramatic, but pressure is the most impressive looking. Let's watch it one more time, and then we'll go check out some other things on the charts. See the slider going across the bottom? It's currently 22:23 UTC. Look at all that red. Highest pressure, and that is now. Okay. Oh, what happened? There, a new setting came up. I did not mean to get to come up. Let's come over and take a quick look at the alternative charts, shall we? I'll pinch my cheeks like Scarlet and Gone with the Wind so I don't look pale. All right. This is VLF.IT, which is the alternative charts. It was just tickling me. And let's take a gander here. As you can see, here's Italy, which is where most of these charts are centered in that area. There's also some in France, but there's no storming there. So we can't blame anything that shows up on these charts as being storm-related locationally. we have these odd things that have been happening for days. This looks man-made to me, just saying. And then here we are, and this is Kumiana. Let me back off and pull back in. Isn't that awful? I have to zoom in to get a clear image, which doesn't make a bit of sense, but it's just the way it is. And we have spiking. You can see it at the bottom, but nothing to write home about. And you see we've had plenty today, but this is where we are now. It's looking much calmer. But look at all that activity, and that's been all along. And this scale is showing us, this graph is showing us some more of it. Anomalies here. Check out the anomalies at the top. Well, right here. Lots of interesting things happening on the charts. Let's move on down here, and you can see we've had missing data and odd anomalies showing up here. And we're back online, thank goodness, here. And you can see the purple showing up. Those of you out there know what the purple, or what many people believe the purple stands for. They believe it stands for angelic intervention. And I'm all for that. I will accept it and believe it and encourage it. I want more angelic intervention. I don't know about you all. Yeah, I do. You all like angelic intervention too. Look at all this. Yeah, purple, purpley blue. Okay, moving on down. Anomalies everywhere. Odd markings, strange lines coming out of nowhere. Got this little column that happened over there. And moving on through. This was very odd, but this was yesterday. This is not today. Moving on down. This is in Natos. This is inside a mine just off of Italy. Look at all this. This was showing some radical stuff earlier today, and I posted it. We would call this anomalies. The angles are just very odd, the way it's operating right now. And someone says, well, what does that mean? Well, pardon me, I'm being kind of simple and plain lately because I don't have the time or the brain wattage to be trying to explain what I do know. Bottom line, look at the things I show you on these charts. Look at the things I post. I will be posting what I see as outstanding or to be unusual, out of the ordinary, either in its intensity or appearance in general, anomalies, things like that. Take note of how you feel when you see these things on the charts and the things that I post. And you will begin to understand in here what these things mean to you in particular. Doesn't affect everyone the same, but very often it's very similar, especially in our tribe, because we have a whole lot of sensitive folks, a lot of people who are gifted and sensitive to these energies. So when you see this, take a look at the right. Over here in the alternative charts, these are the hertz. See, down here, 1 hertz. That little section comes up to 4, and then it goes all the way up to 100. And 5, actually. Do you see these are spiking that entire area, all the way up, all the way down. Anything that is intense frequency like that is intense energy. So that's basically what we're monitoring. Just put it in however many words. We're watching for high energy or extremely low energy or a whole lot of overloaded readings to show us what's coming in and what we may be experiencing because of it. Let's move on through here and look at this. Look at that. This is outstanding. I showed you a little bit of this earlier today. That is definitely a black spike, and it's big. This is a black spike type column. And look at the red, yellowy orange spike right in the center of that black one. This is from France. This is the French Schumann resonance station that we're able to monitor live. And there are many, many stations around the world, but there's only so many that are online live that I know of and I understand how to read at all. So here we have this side you see over here. It goes to 45 to 50 hertz, and this is substantial. And we know that the black spikes, you can philosophize about it all you want, whether it is an overpowering of the instruments to the point that it goes black and we are seeing the background, or if it's an absence of data, or whatever. What it does show in people's observation is that often timeline shifts and anomalies occur when we see these black spikes. So let's keep an eye. You see what we're looking at here. These charts show a larger span of time, but look at all this. All the black spikes, all the intense red spikes, and yeah. Oh, somebody sent me something, and because I was showing the charts, I didn't get to see the little kitty ears come on my head. Thank you, Jeannie. She sent me 250 stars, which translated into what that means is 1 star is equal to a penny or 1 cent. So 250 stars is $2.50. Thank you so much, Jeannie, girl. Jeannie is a real blessing and a real support and encouragement on our page. And many of you all have seen that and experienced it. I'm just looking real quick to see who all's on here, and if I've missed anything else like that, I don't want to miss it when you all send kisses to me like that, because that's really what stars are. It's just you all loving on me, and I really appreciate it. Well, I think I'm caught up now. Okay, let's jump back here onto the chart. So this we are seeing, we've had very recent black spiking, timeline shifts, timeline jumps, which is a real subject in itself. I never really ever thought about these things until the last few years. Watching all of this has caused me to notice and pay attention to a lot of things that I may not have ever noticed before. And when you watch these charts, you start putting 2 and 2 together. You start saying, oh, that sensation must be one associated with a timeline shift. You go, wow, or that feels like a solar flare coming in. For a time, I was experiencing solar flares. It felt like someone was squeezing me at my temples. I am not feeling that so much lately. It's a very gentle pressure in like this. And when I felt that, I was usually about an hour or so before, an hour to 30 minutes before it would show up on the charts coming in from space weather. We can sense these things, and we can learn to recognize what they mean by observing these charts and paying attention to ourselves. Now, people are often saying, well, when was this? When was this? On my page, our page, where I post things, I will always, and I just want to show this really quick. We have so many new people who have joined us. Let's just take a look real quick at the page. This is what it looks like to me. This is 8 hours ago. This right here shows you how long ago that post was. Let me see if I can find something suitable for pointing so I won't knock the focus off. 8 hours. That should mean 8 hours ago from when you're looking at it right there. Let's see more. When I posted this, it was 11:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my time. And it shows it was today. Okay? This is my little authentic signature, sort of the blue, the green and the blue heart. I tend to put this at the bottom of all my posts, the standard traditional posts. And, pardon me, shaking a bit today. Well, been shaking a lot lately. I'm all right, though. I'm going to be better. I'm okay. I say by faith I'm all right. I am feeling better in some ways, absolutely. I'm going to a functional neurologist, and this is amazing what's being done. I have exercises, and what is that? Somebody else sent some more stars. Veronica, thank you. She sent me 99 stars. Thank you so much. Mwah. I appreciate it. So there is my local time. Eastern Standard Time is New York City time. So you can figure that by what part of the world or the country you're in. Now, on the charts, most of the time when I show you a chart having to do with the Schumann, it's going to be very up to date. And the most recent is always going to be to the right. And here's the time signature down here. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. 14, that's 14 UTC, Universal Time. And you can figure your time zone and what time it is where you are based on UTC time, and you can translate it online. This has been a real challenge for many of us because I don't normally think in Universal Time. So when I posted that, it was, you can see the jump. 12, 13, 14, so 2 hours between here and there. And then this was about 45 minutes probably, 14:45 UTC. Now, when you're dealing with the Schumann resonance on the Russian or Tomsk University charts, they're a little different. The time is across the bottom, like most of the others. Let's see if I can zoom in now. Okay, but when you're dealing with the Russian Tomsk University chart, it's going to be UTC plus 5 hours, sometimes plus 6 hours, because they don't pay any mind to this ridiculous daylight savings time thing that we're on. So it's either 5 or 6 hours during the day. The difference, so UTC plus 5, and that way you can peg it. But I'm going to show you the most recent image that I have almost always, and I will highlight whatever it is that was outstanding to me that I'm wanting you to notice, and it will be the most recent image that I have. And then if you want to know what that means, go up and see when I posted it. And right here, this was earlier. And we just looked at this on the alternative charts, what it looks like now. And you can see down here, that's 1400 UTC. Okay, we're now at like 22, 23 UTC. And you can tell what I'm doing by checking that. So we're currently at 23:46 UTC. Okay, I hope that helps some of you new folks figure out how I post and how to figure the time and how to apply it to yourself. When we're dealing with timeline shifts, it's not always, like here, black spiking here, it's not always going to have to be at the actual time of the spike, the black spike or the black column, because timeline shifts by the very nature move and change. So when you see them showing up, don't be surprised if for a day or so you're going to be experiencing possible sensations and experiences that fit into timeline shifts. I hope that makes sense. Okay. And this one was so funny. I've seen some people posting. I decided I had to post it. When the Schumann spikes and you're just trying to make coffee. Or the Schumann spikes, I should say. That is funny. Yeah, I have a few of those funny things I post now and then. When I do a solar flare, I am not always up to date on those. Sometimes it just gets overwhelming, especially now since I'm healing and trying to deal with this concussion from the car crash where someone slammed into the back of me. I also have 2 fractured vertebrae, L4 and L5. And some of you are unaware of that, but that's what's happening. And so I'm having to take it easy as I heal. And I'm not whining. I'm not really complaining. I just want you to understand that for me to heal, I'm having to do some things differently than usual. So I'm not keeping up that much on solar flares unless they're totally outstanding. If an X comes through and I see it happening, I'm going to try and jump on and post it immediately. This was an M2.03, which is notable, but it's not blow your socks off. And so I posted, it was at 4:12 a.m. in the morning here, and I was asleep during that time. And I posted it when I got up, and I post and catch things up for you. But when we're dealing with the Schumann resonance and things like that, you can tell what time of day it was and so forth by the markings on them. And you can with this too, by the way. Down here, when you're dealing with some of their markings, here in America, we tend to put the month first, the day next, and the year after that. I have the year, the month, and the day here, and the time, which was UTC time. Almost all of these charts on UTC time because it's a preferred scientific measurement. Okay? Almost all of these will show you something like that. This one was a cheater, made it easy. It shows this occurred at 4:12 a.m. Sometimes it shows me that, sometimes it doesn't. And that was my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. And here, this was from yesterday, late in the evening, right before midnight, and I was asleep. I've been going to bed earlier. It's better for healing. And I've been just tired, putting a lot of energy into healing. And you can see it's marked 3:15 UTC. And when the threshold was reached, and it also shows in this case what that is in regular time, Eastern Standard Time, which is mine. So I hope this is helpful. And it's hard to figure all this out when you're feeling like this. Which we do sometimes when the Schumann resonance spikes and when it's going on for long periods of time. I'll tell you this much, there's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. And even when we have calm charts, people on here telling me, oh my gosh, I can't stand it. I can't take anymore. And I'm thinking, but it's better right now. I think sometimes we blame on the Schumann and space weather things we're experiencing that perhaps are not actually directly related to them. But who knows? You know, you may be experiencing some man-made frequencies. And Ground yourself in that case. Walk on the ground barefoot. Put the palms of your hands on the trunk of a tree for a minute or so. That will help sometimes. Make sure you stay hydrated because we've got a lot of energy coming through us. Chipper has joined us again. Chipper, you're on video. Oh, he's gone again. You don't want a lot of energy running through you if you're not hydrated well. That's not a good thing. You need to be hydrated for your nervous system, your lymphatic system, your brain especially. Now, also being grounded is incredibly helpful for inflammation and for good functioning of your body, because every cell, every atom, every quark is electrical. So if you're close to some towers, shall we say, or you're staying on your cell phone a lot. See, I never put this thing against my head. If I do, it's really rare. I never put my iPhone against my head. And I have the sticker on it. On the back, I'm pointing at, you can't see me, which I send out for free with many of the orders, unless it's such a tiny, short, small order that I really can't afford. Hey, Chip. To give you the gift, I tend to send you a little EMF sticker. Yes, the tribe sees you. Oh, you funny boy. You should see the look on his face. Yes, they see you. Yeah, they love you. Okay, he is really being funny today about this. You funny boy. So, forgive everybody. Oh, it is really the opening, is the gateway into 5D, into the kingdom of heaven, into 5D. It's where miracles happen. It's where we override this matrix system, soar right through the ceiling, the glass ceiling that's over all of us. Forgiveness is key. Set you free. You are the one that gets set free. And think beautiful thoughts and daydream on stuff you want. And don't listen to fear porn or watch fear porn. Don't let people deposit junk into your heart or your mind. Have a lot more respect for yourself than that. Because what you think about, it's what you're going to experience. Junk in, junk out. And what we dwell on, what we think about, very much has a great deal to do with what we are feeling and experiencing at that moment. Isn't that right, Chipper? So, I need to hush. I'm starting to feel I'm getting a wee bit tired. And I love spending time with you all. Do you see Chipper's tail? Chip, if you want to be on camera, just come up here, okay? Funny cat. I'm always encouraged when I visit with you all. I love you all. I love your presence. I love our connection. And I just miss you. You are my family. So I'm glad to get to be here. Oh, night night, Toril. I don't know how I should say that. Sleep well. They're saying they're going to bed. No telling where they live. You know, we have an amazing global community and family. Our tribe is global. Absolutely amazing. I delight in this. It's good to see you, Nanda. Or Nanda. Thank you, Tammy. That's sweet of you. I love you too. Veronica, once again, thank you for those 99 stars. Let me zoom through, see if I can say hi to you all. Hey, Debbie. Hey. Oh, she likes my pink tank top. I'm really warm lately, and it's coming from the old ticker. Ticker. This is not the ticker, Marguerite. I'll be okay. I really. Coming from the thinker up here. I think it's just healing. Heat and healing can go together so much. Sonia, good to see you. Hey, Casey. Dear Casey, tell your son I said hey, and your puppy. Hello, hello, hello. I can't read that, Vera. I can't read it until I'm off the live. And Jeannie, thank you again. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Bren. I am healing. I am healing. Okay, I better run. Everybody take a deep breath in. Take another one in. Let it out. It's good to imagine breathing in light and releasing maybe kind of gray looking stuff. Oh, look who's up here. Come here, boy. Come up here so everybody can see your handsome face. Yeah. Oh, let go of my paw. Big old baby. Precious little baby. Well, I'm going to say goodnight. And I have chipper fur on my nose. Good night to you all. I can't do the heart brain coherence meditation with you because my neurologist doesn't want me doing anything different than what he's got me working on right now. So I can't do it with you, or I would. So go to the top of the page. Go all the way to the top. Look for the featured post and scroll through to the left. It runs horizontal. Check out what's up there, but go to the heart brain coherence meditation. It only takes 3 minutes, the actual meditation, and it can do wonders for you. So go do that if you're having any unpleasant symptoms, and check out the chart up there that shows what sometimes the symptoms are that people experience during high energies or radical energies or big time changing energies or whatever. Go and have a look at that and see what you can do to help yourself. Take advantage of all the good things that we have to help us feel better. And if you have any of these, not sneeze, oh my. I think I made it through it. If you have any of the scalar jewelry or devices that you can get off of our page, our online shop, this is a Triskelion. And on the back, chipper fur, you can see all the stones that are on here, and they all accomplish things. And when this is put on people's necks, when they put them on, they tend to feel a centeredness and a calmness. It's like all the waves go smooth and still in your soul. And it helps us process the EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies. So if you have one of these, wear them when you're symptomizing. I made up a word for us. Hey, Chipper, what's going on with you? I don't want to be nipped on right now. You better get up. You better get up. He's acting very peculiar. Are you wanting more attention? Is that it? You want people to see you? Well, there you are. And the tail's flipping around. I don't know what to do with him. So go online, onto our online shop, and take advantage of all the different tools and things I've put on there. They're all tried and true. I searched out my best versions and best quality, including shungite. That is from Russia. and other things that will help you feel as good as possible and process these energies as well as you can. And take advantage of everything on the page. And the link, I'll try to remember to drop the link to the shop into the comments. And if I don't, someone else drop it in there, would you? Love you much. Mwah! I better go. Have a beautiful evening or morning or day, whatever time it is for you where you are. Love you dearly. Remember, we're not going for all this for nothing. We're going someplace really good. 5D. See ya.